Greetings guys, Cowman here, and welcome to episode number 77 of Minecraft Alpha to 1.17. So, in this video, we are going to continue working on what we were working on in the last video, which was sort of like an extension to my house, which is basically going to be identical to this section that I'm in right now, actually. So, first of all, I am actually going to need some cobblestone, because in this video, fingers crossed, we're actually going to be working on this section, actually. And obviously we're going to need quite a lot of cobblestone for it. So since the last video, I've been getting quite a lot of wood. I've got over 5 stacks now, actually. So hopefully that should be enough. I know it's probably going to be, it might be a bit too much anyway, but yeah, we'll just have to see. So yeah, this is what we built in the last video. And it was basically just, you know, the frames. And yeah, in this video we're going to work on a lot more. So first thing I am actually going to quickly finish off though, is we're just going to build this gravel section here. This is like basically like the sort of porchway area. And yeah, so I think we're going to, I think what we're going to have the room right here then. So let's quickly go and get some dirt while we're here actually. Although let's just quickly place on this gravel down because, you know, I need to get this bit done soon anyway, so just get the task out of the way. Also, what I have done is I've obviously laid quite a lot of dirt actually. By the way, this here though was from a creeper explosion, so ignore that. Right, so should have. I obviously now I've got plenty of dirt and I know pretty much exactly where it is, so hopefully that won't be too much of an issue and take too much time. So let's quickly just do that. Let's just get like maybe 3 stacks maybe. And boom, look at that. By the way, this is not all the dirt I have, by the way. I've got quite a lot more dirt. I think in this chest actually. Also got another chest upstairs filled with it. Right, so let's quickly get back to work on here. And yeah, hopefully, I think let's make our goal in this video is maybe get 1 floor of this house done. And as well as maybe get all the stairs done actually, so we can actually get up there a bit safer. Like, we still got a bit more framing to do though. So, yeah. So I think here, so let's actually just place some dirt down here just to mark out where I'm going to need to place some wooden planks actually. So also here, I think this is going to be a log actually, and here as well. So let's get this bit done then. So usually what I kind of like to do when I build floors like this, not like that though, it's usually just sort of like, you know, just basically keep going in a diagonal line, and then basically when you get to the sides actually, although not always, is then usually just turn around. That's what I usually do, but I'm not sure how possible that will be with this thing. Let me make sure this bit is actually right actually. So this coordinate here is x460. Yeah, I've got a bad feeling actually I might place this a teeny bit wrong though. I don't think I have though. Let's quickly just check here. Yeah, perfect, that is right. Well, I can't remember it. And it being perfectly straight like that, because I know it's not an exact square. Actually, yeah, I've just realised actually this bit here though is supposed to be dirt. Is supposed to be dirt on this bit because this is actually going to be where a wall is going to be. So let's just quickly just place it on here before I make that idiotic mistake again. Yeah, let's say that's like going to be one idiotic mistake point. I'm actually going to challenge all of you actually. Is try and work out how many idiotic mistakes I make in this video, and by idiotic mistakes I basically mean like mistakes. It's just idiotic mistakes sounds more interesting than just mistakes. Right, so get this bit done then. Already looking pretty decent actually. One thing I have also just realised though that I will need actually is quite a bit of glass, but I do think I've got quite a decent amount of that. Although obviously I will need to put a bit more on for the end of this video for the top floor, which is obviously, you know, that glass dome. Quickly just do the rest like this, just because I think that might be a bit quicker actually. Yeah, then all of this bit here obviously needs to be then filled in with logs actually, but not that bit. That was another idiotic mistake point. Yeah, that's another one to add to your tally, by the way, guys. Right, so yeah, let's quickly get all of this bit done then. Hopefully, we'll be done soon. Although, that's probably another idiotic mistake point. I think that's like 3 so far. Like, I'm kind of just counting how many I make, but, you know, don't take my judgment for real. It's probably wrong. Right, so get this bit done. I'm more than half done actually, and then that's pretty much most of this floor actually done. And all I need to do is just do the floor in here. I think I'm going to probably start with doing the bottom floor actually, and then I'll just gradually work my way up. Like, I think most people do that anyway if it was like this, but sometimes you can basically just first build, it will like, you know, you can first build all the walls, then all the floors. But yeah, sometimes it can just be easier to mostly just work up. So, I think what I am actually just going to do first, though, I think actually I will go and get some glass right now. Although I think I know exactly where it is. Let's go this way, maybe. Just because, you know. Also, I've just realised, I didn't mean to come here for this, but I've realised we're also going to need to build another sky bridge, actually. Yeah, and you'll see what I'm going to mean in a few seconds, actually. So yeah, it's basically this thing. Like, we go across here quite a lot, but I haven't really ever explained this. It's basically like a sort of bridge that basically links sections into my house. We're going to be having another one on the other side. So, I think it's in this chest. Luckily, I've got about 3 stacks, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Excuse me. And, yeah, it's going to be 5 blocks. And it goes right here. I think what I should do, though, I will pre-build up, place some wood there. And yes, it's basically going to be exactly the same on here. So yeah, there's only 3 windows here, and currently I think that's 7. So yeah, we're going to have to get rid of 4 of them. And then obviously first there's a gap of 2, and boom, perfect. So let's quickly make sure I've got all the patterns right. So did I keep those logs in here? Yes, I did actually. Yeah, just make sure I didn't accidentally get rid of them. Right, so we're going to need 20 planks altogether. Right, and it's basically going to be exactly like over there. So there we go. So this is how long it's going to be, and basically this is actually where there's going to be like a room like that actually. Yeah, as well as another tower, which we probably won't do in this video. So let's quickly just place all these planks down, just like on the other side. Also, I'm probably going to need to expand this out, actually, just because obviously there will be a small balcony area as well. In fact, basically, nearly this entire extension is going to be like the same as the original part of the house. So we're going to have it like that, perfect. And boom, so let's just be very careful here, just because I don't want to waste too much glass, because otherwise that's easily an extra like 2 idiotic mistake points. So boom, 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 good, and good, boom, 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 and da-da-dum, da-da-da-da, boom. Perfect. So yeah, this is basically this entire bridge completed now. So I think here, do I need some logs actually for the side of the balcony? By the way, yeah, I can't exactly remember how I built this whole thing, or actually the side of this thing. So no, I don't need it here actually. Basically, it's just a couple of columns there. Right, so I kind of want to make this thing as identical as possible, by the way, obviously, as if I haven't said that enough in this video. Right, so, and let's see whether I need the columns exactly, by the way. Right, as well as like that section that wall which was partially filled in. Okay, so here, basically it's 3 here. I kind of got this cool sort of column design. It's not really that cool, and probably in your opinion though, but it looks cool in mine. So hey ho. So I think on these bits here we do need in 2 columns in a row actually, and then just 1, 1, and then 2 in a row. Okay, so that's good rhyme. 2, 1, 1, 2 in a row, or 2 in a row. 1, 1, 2 in a row. Boom, boom. Yeah, I think. By the way, let me know if you'd want that as a T-shirt. By the way, because imagine that like an official T-shirt made by me that said 1, 1, 2 in a row. So obviously here, this is basically going to be exactly mirrored this extension, which is going to be the only difference. So actually here, so I think here we're going to need 2 in a row here, obviously. Let's quickly just check this on the other side though. And one thing I will do actually while I'm on the other side is I'm going to just go to bed so we can actually see a little better. So there we go. And in the morning we'll continue with what we were working on then. Perfect. Also, I've just realised I've got to do this though. So here there's a crafting table here, but I think this bit is right actually. Although, hang on, I just need to quickly see what it was like on all floors though. Just actually realised a mistake here actually. This bit should here, from what, like episode 16 or something, should have been like that, so let's quickly correct that minor error there. So on this section it's just actually 5 actually, so it doesn't have it the 2 in a row. Actually, I think the easiest way to do this, I'm just going to do the bottom bit I think actually, just because otherwise I'm probably going to get a headache right now. So let's refocus then, and let's try and get 1 floor done then. And I think I've probably got enough glass for the bottom floor though. And maybe if we have time, we might actually do some of the frame actually for the top floor, because I don't think I did all of that, by the way. Yeah. Right, so I think I'm going to have the small doorway here then. And actually, we don't need actually all of these blanks here, actually, I've just realised. Although we will need some here though, because just add sort of the framey effect. We pile up a teeny bit. Good, so there we go. So I think this is most of the frame done here, I think. So we're also going to need to have another frame actually on the top though. So let's quickly just build some of these walls here. And then up here, so this bit is just going to be planks up to here, I think. Oh yeah, I think I might have actually confused myself a little bit unintentionally. Aha, so I think it's up here where actually... Hang on, what? Hang on, 1 second. I don't think... It's just now I think about it. I don't think all this is actually perfectly aligned. I think actually here, I think this is equally spaced, but just to check, I'm going to have a look over here. There's been a lot of commuting actually here, actually. That's actually like a little minecart track, actually. Just get between here really quickly. And by really quickly, I mean slightly quicker, because minecart tracks are obviously slow in Java compared to Console Edition. Well, I think they are faster than they are on Bedrock, though. So, yeah. Right, so I think here, actually, we will need a frame actually going across here, then, now I think about it. So, good. And, I'm just going to forget about the rest for now. So I don't think there's any window here actually, but I think obviously it's full of windows on this side, but we can actually check from here. It looks like it's quickly just go down here very quickly and see. So is that good? Yes, it is, perfect. So let's just do that pattern exactly as on that side as it is on this side. Well, I mean exactly as it is on that side, I mean. Right, so. Good. Good. There we go, I'm getting some good progress done now, actually. And hopefully make it look a little bit more like a house, excluding the fact that that's another idiotic mistake point. Add to your tallies there. So, get this bit done here as well. We also need to get that sort of like, you know, a remake of the original section and done as well. Right, so let's get this bit done here as well. Good. And I think here, the entrance to this room is actually right here. I think it's just 2 cobblestone here, so that's going to be fine. We will need a bit more cobblestone, I can tell, probably in the next video. And yeah, let's quickly get some of this bit done here then. And I am going to need some more cobblestone though first, so let's just go and get that right now while we're in this direction. So yeah, there's no sprinting though. I reiterate, it's really irritating that you can't sprint, but yeah, we're not too far away from beta 1.8 now, we're only beta 1.4 now, so probably about 50 episodes to go. Yeah, in case you haven't heard actually, one thing we are going to start doing after we've got to beta 1.7 is we're actually only going to be moving forward every 20 episodes though, instead of every 10. So yeah, I think we're probably going to be on beta 1.8, probably on episode 110 I think, if I've done the maths right. Right, so let's go and get a bit more of this bit done, and in all honesty, it's actually starting to look a little bit like a, you know, construction site rather than just, you know, a mess, pretty much. Right, also this thing can go, because I think this bit was just me piling up in the last video. Also here, we will need some stairs here soon, as well as the furnaces under the stairs. We probably won't have a mine here though, but yeah. So also here we will need some windows going along here, so let's get that bit done right now. Boom, perfect. And also we don't need a frame up here though, so that's just planks. And let's get this bit done here. And then I think that's most of the original section completed actually. Although we will need some more planks. Good. Also, hang on, this is centered the door actually. Got a feeling, I think it's not actually. Oh yeah, it isn't actually, I don't think. And I'm just going to check, like sometimes like when you go through it so much you don't even really think about it. But yeah, I think it is actually. Yeah, it's actually, so we need to make the door off center. Yeah, I kind of want to have this thing as identical as possible. Also, that was a police car, by the way, ignore that. And yeah, and by police car I mean IRL. And I think here we do need to have a window here. Let's add a little bit more natural light in here. And good. So yeah, this is what it looks like so far, and if I don't say so myself, it doesn't look too shabby in all honesty. So what we got, so before we end this video, I think what I will do is I might actually do the stairs actually, so that way in the next video we can easily move on to the next floor. So, quickly make sure I get these in the right places. So I think they're supposed to be here. So I think we've got the mine here actually, and then I think we're going to have these stairs. I think they come right up against the furnace. Although I am actually quickly going to check that, just to make sure I don't get too much wrong. Particularly as, you may know if you watch any of these other videos, stairs, when broken, only give you the source block. Not the block themselves, which is poo, to say the least. Right, so I think it is like this. Although actually we will need a lock in the door there though. So we will make that small change. Right, so also we will might actually quickly add a bit of cobblestone in the door frame there, just to make that look a little bit nicer. As well as that, I've just realised, got to do this earlier, but we need to finish this bit off actually. Look, I can't have an unfinished wall off here too much. I can imagine that in a complete house where there was like one incomplete bit. Yeah, that'd be really horrible to do, wouldn't it? So it's going to be like this. So I think we're probably going to have the crafting table in the other corner actually, because obviously we're going to have the furnaces here, like you know the furnaces under the stairs. Right, so good. Try not to make any mistakes here because they're really irritating to make. Good. So now what we're just going to need to do is let's actually place some of these floorboards down, and I think what we will do as the last thing in this video is actually place the furnaces down. Right, so let's quickly just do that as quickly as possible. Perfect. Quickly have a bit of light down here, obviously, because I'm having this ridiculously dark. And we're going to need a total of 6 furnaces. So I think we've just got about, that's about got enough. So overall we're going to need 54 cobblestone here. Hang on, do we? Is it that? Hang on. Trying to do the maths quickly. Oh yeah, it's 44 actually. Hang on, is it? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can complain if you think about it, maths, but I think it is actually 48 actually. Yeah, sorry about that math error there. So there we go. Boom. There we go. So, yeah, this is pretty much most of the bottom floor completed, and in terms of what it's going to look like, it's pretty much indistinguishable. Like imagine it, like this is actually kind of similar to the original section, just, you know, without the mine shaft. So yes, between this video and the next video, probably might get a little bit more wood actually, just so we can finish some of the frames off. As well as that, in the next video we're going to be doing a bit more of the floor, and hopefully, maybe get most of the structure completed. So yes, definitely stay tuned for that. But for now, I'd like to thank all of you for watching this video, and I'll see you in episode number 78. Bye guys.